Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Now this video is something I wish I had when I first started doing YouTube. Now this video is going to be your one-stop destination to know all about how to become a YouTuber. Now I'll try to be as informative as possible and try to include everything that's required for you to grow your channel, and this video is going to specifically talk about the equipments, the camera, the lighting and everything else that you might be completely clueless about. I really want to help you guys out and just help you grow your channel, because you guys have been so supportive towards mine, so I want to just give it all back to you guys. So if this is the first time you're watching my videos, then I'm Debasree and welcome to my channel, and please hit that subscribe button so that you are always notified whenever I have a new video out. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well before you start watching, and let's get right into it. So the first thing that you would need is a lot of passion. Now only start a channel if you are really passionate about what you want to talk about, and make sure that you are consistent with what you do. Now passion and consistency are the two things that will drive your channel, and two other important things that will drive your channel is hard work and having fun. Don't get lost in all of the stress and all of the work that you'll have to do. Just make sure that you're having fun in the process as well, and just commit yourself to this completely and you will definitely see your channel grow. Now moving on to the equipments, which is one of the most important things. Now it's not important for you to spend a lot of money when you are just starting out your channel. There's no point spending a lot of money and then realizing that this is not something that you want to do. But you can always start with something that you already have, and then just do like 7 videos with it, do 10 videos with it, and then when you realize that yes, this is what I want to do, then go ahead and spend the money. So for me, I've always used the Canon camera. I am currently shooting with the Canon EOS 60D, but I would highly recommend the EOS 70D because it has the auto focus technique, so it automatically focuses your face when you are filming. It is much easier. It has a touch screen, and I think it's the best when it comes to filming videos. Now there's also a new camera in the same series, so they have recently launched 80D, which is much better than the 70D. So if you are looking forward to spending a little bit more money, you can go ahead and buy the 80D. If you are a beginner and you don't want to spend so much, then you can also go for the 700D. Now all of the cameras that I have mentioned has a flip screen, which is so important, and it's something that is so easy, and you get to know if you are in frame, if it's recording, or if you are in focus or not, and it's just really helpful, especially when it comes to beauty videos. Sony also does really good cameras for filming, and you can even use this to film. This is my vlog camera, and this is the Sony Alpha 5000. Why I got this is because it has a flip screen and I get to see when I'm recording. This comes with detachable lenses as well, so you can change it according to your needs, and that way you can even film your own like main channel videos using this. I think this camera is really brilliant. Sony does amazing cameras. Alpha 7 series or A7 series, which is really good when it comes to filming. Now most people usually ask what camera are you using, but it's actually the lens that does all of the magic. Now the most commonly used lenses is like the ones that most YouTubers use is the 30mm 1.4, which is a little expensive, but a cheaper alternative is to get the 50mm 1.8, which is very cheap comparatively, and it also gives you that really beautiful blurred background. It's very crisp, but the problem with these lenses is that it is fixed and you can't zoom in, so you have to physically put your camera back and forward for it to have the frame that you want. And if you have like a small room, 50 mm can be a bit of a hassle because you have to place your camera really far away because 50 mm is zoomed in. So for makeup tutorials it's really nice. But you can also go ahead with 35 mm. That's a very beautiful lens. You can go with the 40 mm pancake lens. That's a very good, cheaper alternative. It's not as zoomed in as the 50 mm, but it also like gives you that blurred background and everything. It's very nice. I use a Sigma lens, which is a 17 to 50 mm. It's not a fixed lens, so I can zoom in and zoom out. It's very easy if I have another person in, or if I want to like go closer into my eyes. It does not really give that extreme blurriness in the background, but it does blur out the background to a certain extent, and I don't really mind my background being in focus. You will also need SD cards. Make sure that the SD card that you have is of higher quality. You can use something which is the SanDisk Ultra, which I love using, which is 80 MBs per second, and this is the 32 GB one. Moving on to lights, for the longest time I used sunlight. I have a huge window on one side of my room, so it pulls in a lot of sunlight and it's absolutely amazing. I prefer sunlight over artificial light any day, but because of monsoons I had to go ahead and buy artificial lighting because the sun just goes in and out of the clouds. It goes like really bright and then it goes really dark, and it's kind of annoying. So I use soft lights. I have two soft lights like on each corner of my room, so it just brightens up the background really well, and it just gives me lighting from the side. And then I recently went ahead and purchased a ring light, which is right next to the camera, so that really illuminates the face and it gives that really bright lighting. It shows up all of the colors correctly and it's just really beautiful. Now I'm going to link all of the lights and all of the equipments that I mentioned in the info box, so make sure that you check that out. It's all going to be linked and there's going to be a lot of information down below. Moving on to audio, I would highly recommend that you buy a lapel mic. A lot of companies do that. Rode has really nice ones, Sennheiser has really good ones, so I'm going to link some of the ones that I have heard good reviews of in the info box down below. I am using a H1 Zoom one. It's really nice. It's actually like a recorder and you can connect a lapel mic into it. You can even use like shotgun mics. Rode does really good ones. You can place that on top of the camera and it records along with the video. So with the Zoom H1, the voice is recorded separately and the video is separate, so I have to synchronize both my video and the audio, so it's bit of a hassle. But with lapel mic you can just insert it into the camera and then you can just go about it, and it's very easy as well. Moving on to editing. Now this is one of the biggest task when it comes to YouTube videos. I'm going to give you some software options for both Mac and Windows. Now I edit my videos in my iMac, which is right behind me. I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos, but you can very well start with iMovie that is already present in the any of the Apple laptops. It is amazing. It's a very powerful software when it comes to video editing, and you can do a lot of things using just iMovie. Then there's also Adobe Premiere Pro, which you can use both on your Mac and Windows, and there's also Adobe After Effects that you can use both on your iMac or MacBook or Windows laptop. Now for Windows, there is Windows Movie Maker, which is absolutely shitty. Do not use that. And then there is Power Director, you can use that. Then there is Sony Vegas Pro, which is actually a very good video editing software. You can definitely give Sony Vegas Pro a try. And then there is Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects on Windows as well. You might be wondering that editing is really difficult and how are you going to learn to edit your videos. Now everything is already available on Google. You can just search for what you want to learn and it'll give you so many videos especially like YouTube videos. There are so many that will help you. There are so many beginners tutorial on how to edit on iMovie, how to edit on Premiere Pro. There are so many tutorials. Just search for everything, just read a lot and just research very well. There is also this site called lynda.com which gives tutorials on how to use a lot of software. So you can just go down there, search for the software that you're looking forward to learn, and they'll give you a whole course for it. Now lastly, you would need music for your videos, and it's very important that you do not use any music that you might get a copyright strike for. Now YouTube is very strict when it comes to its music. You can use the music that is already present in the YouTube audio library. They have a huge range of music already available, and you can also search for copyright free music here on YouTube. There are so many channels that give you copyright free audios, so you can just select whichever you want to and just download it and use it in your videos. Now the thing is, selecting audio is actually a really tedious task, and it takes me longer to search for a particular music for my video than to actually edit my videos. And yeah, it's just a lot of work. You might think that, you know, it's all easy breezy and just editing and then just putting the video up, but actually one video takes me more than a day to actually put up. Even a talking video, I like go through a lot of things and then edit. It takes me around 2 hours to film a certain video, and then it takes me say around 4 to 5 hours to edit a video and then upload it on YouTube. And then to fill up my information box, I'm always looking for links to where you can buy the products from, so that takes me another 1 hour. So it's a lot of work, so make sure that you are aware of all of these things before you put yourself up to this situation. So yeah, I think that's all that I have to say for now. I don't want this video to be super duper long, and I am also thinking of doing like a YouTube Q&A very soon. So if you have any question, leave them in the comments down below, and I will pick those questions up and answer them in a separate video so that I am more elaborate about it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you soon. Bye!